Cut people off who are not making themselves available to you. If they are not matching your effort, if it's one way, if you're the only one calling and texting and responding, if you're the only one inviting somebody somewhere and making yourself available, then cut people off who are not matching your effort. You deserve for people to be just as concerned about you as you are about them. You deserve people who are making themselves available to you like you are making yourself available to them. They are partially keeping you in their life. Why? Because you are allowing it. I went through this. I cut some people off and I feel so much better. I know some of them people feel like I was wrong, but they know that they were not showing me no effort. And they also know it was as if they were not even active in my life. It was like they weren't even a part of my life. Sometimes people want to keep that association with you for down the line if they need something from you, or they don't even see what they're doing wrong because they have done this to so many people. When you come across people, just know a lot of times what they're doing to you, they've done to many other people. And a lot of times those people have accepted it because people have this excuse, well, friendship is not based on how often you see somebody. It's based on when you do see somebody, y'all can just pick up where you left off. Maybe in a 30-year or 20-year friendship, you can do that. In a friendship where it's long distance and that person is in a different state or country, you can do that. But when you're developing a friendship with somebody and somebody you don't know, then they're supposed to be showing you and making a good impression on you. It's just like when you go for a job interview. It doesn't matter how many people they interview, you still got to make your impression on them to where they would choose you over all those other people that are applying for the job. When you are developing a friendship with somebody, then you're trying to show them that, you're trying to show them your personality. And if your personality is not responding, not calling people back, not making yourself available, then that's toxic traits. And that's somebody who's not going to be with you through the long haul. That's somebody who is not going to be there through the storm and through the turbulent times. That is usually the type of person that's only going to make themselves available to you when things are going well for you and when you partying and celebrating, or when things are going well for them. Sometimes people are nice to you long as their life is good. When their life start going bad, then they start throwing shade against you, or they start acting like you're obligated to help them. And when you do try to help them, you can't always help them because you got your own bills and your own life. But you do try to show concern. So when somebody does not regard that they didn't never call you back, and they don't think it's important, if y'all had planned on seeing each other and meeting up, and you meet at that location and they don't show up, and they don't care that they didn't show up, they don't care that they didn't tell you that something came up, they didn't even have the respect to call you and say, look, I can't make it today, or we'll have to get up another time. They don't even care enough to respond. Why would you even want to keep people like that in your life? You got to always look at yourself and why you are allowing people to treat you a certain way. Because the longer you allow people to stay in your life that don't belong in your life, because they're showing you through their behavior they don't belong in your life, then you're doing damage to yourself. You're damaging the trust. You're damaging the trust in the person that will come along and be real. You're damaging yourself because now your trust in people changes. Now you don't value people the same way because you allow the damaging people to be in your life. Don't let people linger that don't belong. When they belong, it will fit. When a person don't belong, it won't fit. It will always be difficult. A simple situation will become difficult. Somebody calling you back will become difficult. Somebody seeing you will become difficult. Somebody making themselves available to you will become difficult because they don't belong in your life. When people belong in your life, it will not be difficult to see them, to spend time with them. It will not be difficult for them to respond to you. And if they cannot make it, they have the courtesy and the respect to say, I can't make it, or something came up. When people don't like you, that's how their behavior is. They avoid you. They don't call you back. They don't want to see you, and they don't regard your feelings. You'll see them same people slapping high fives, showing other people love that they care about. So you will see the distinction in how they view you and how they view others. Because when they view somebody in a good way, they gonna show them more love. When they don't view you in a good way, they gonna show you no love, and you gonna see the distinction. So never accept less than what you deserve. What you putting out will come back, because where there's a negative, there's a positive. So that means all this positive energy you giving out is going to return to you. And those positive people are going to show up in your life. And those solid people that keep it 100 and keep it real and keep it a band, they're going to show up in your life. And all of those bad people and all those people that couldn't keep it real are going to be pushed out your life. And your life will be so much more at peace, and you're going to understand why those negative people had to go out your life, because they were draining you of that positive energy and those lies and that lack of respect. And you deserve respect when you're giving respect. So know your worth, know your value, and don't accept anything less than that.